Digital products are one of the best ways to make passive income and add a stream of income that you don't have to kind of babysit and work on every single day. In this video, I'm going to give you a bunch of ideas for digital products that you can sell on Etsy, which already has the built-in traffic and buyers for you, so you don't have to go out and find your own buyers. So if you're interested in selling digital products on Etsy, keep watching. Hi, my name is Eileen. Welcome to my channel, Hustle and Slow, where I talk all about making money from home and building multiple streams of income. Today, we're going to talk about selling digital products on Etsy. I'm not really going to go into the how so much as the what. So what you can sell on Etsy as a digital product. I love selling digital products because you make them once, you list them somewhere, and as long as they're getting traffic and there are buyers out there for it, you can sell it over and over and over again without having to put more work into it. I currently sell digital products on my own website, but I have sold digital products on Etsy in the past. It was a couple of years ago, but I did get to the point where I was making between $100 and $300 extra every month from my digital products. And it is something that I want to try doing again. As I was doing my own research to create a digital product store on Etsy again, I thought it'd be interesting to share what types of digital products there are on Etsy and what does well, so that you can see what kind of digital products do well too, in case you're interested. The first thing I want to go over is what are digital products. So digital products are pretty self-explanatory. They are any product that you can sell digitally. So Etsy is pretty well known as a handmade marketplace, and sometimes people even sell things like vintage and supplies. But the great thing about digital products is that you create them and you list them on Etsy and you don't have to do anything when they sell. You can sell digital products 10 times, 100 times, or even 1,000 times without having to recreate that product over and over or ship 1,000 products out. So that's why I really like digital products, because they're products that you can create once, list for sale, and when they sell, they just get delivered to the buyer and you don't have to do anything. The great thing about digital products is that they are a great source of passive income. So maybe for a couple of months, you're able to put up 20 or 30 digital products and you build up to the point where you have 200 digital products and you're making a couple $100 extra every month. And then something happens and for a couple of months, you don't have time to create new ones. Chances are you're not going to just instantly lose all of those sales and you're going to continue to sell the products that are doing well. So it's a great way to have passive income and just have a little bit of extra money in your pocket that you know is coming in on a regular basis, whether you put work into it or not. Now, when I was selling digital products, I actually had 2 digital product stores. One of them was selling WordPress themes, and I got to the point where I was making about $200 a month selling these WordPress themes. I think I only had maybe like 10 of them. And this is back when I was a blog designer, probably 6 or 7 years ago. The other store was more like baby shower products, like games and invitations. And I only got that store to maybe have 25-ish items on it, but I was selling relatively consistently and I was making about $100 a month, give or take a little bit. So it is a great way to make a little bit of extra income. I don't know that I could ever make it a full-time income, but I do like designing things and I thought it would be fun to do it again. So before I hop onto my computer and show you what kind of digital products you can sell on Etsy, I do want to take a moment to introduce today's sponsor, Cinder. Cinder provides easy accounting for e-commerce businesses and works with platforms just like Etsy. So with Cinder, you can reconciliate your sales from all sorts of different e-commerce platforms, just like Etsy or eBay or Amazon and a bunch of different other platforms. This saves you a lot of time and allows you to have everything ready when tax time comes, and it provides you with accurate reporting so you can see how your business is doing at any given time. Cinder can save you a lot of time by streamlining a lot of the processes you would have to normally do when you're doing your accounting. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, make sure you check the links down below. They do provide a free demo and a free trial, so you can check it out for yourself. Okay, so now I'm gonna take you over to the computer and kind of walk you through a bunch of different digital products that you can sell on Etsy. I'm gonna show you kind of the process that I go through when I'm doing my own research to make sure that I'm picking out products that are actually gonna sell and that there's actually a demand for. So just like with anything, you can't just sell whatever you want. It's smart to see what is actually selling and base your products on that. So with digital products, one thing to note is that there are 2 different main types of digital products. There are digital products that are made to be printed, and then there are digital products that are made to be used digitally. So things like baby shower invitations or wall art or wedding invitations or menus or anything like that are obviously made to be printed either by the person or professionally printed by somebody else. And then there are digital products that are meant to stay digital. So like with this life planner here, this is a GoodNotes digital life planner. So you would use it with the GoodNotes app if you like to plan digitally. There are other things that work digitally, like worksheets and spreadsheets. Some people sell things like clip art or things that they can use in their business, social media graphics. So you need to decide what kinds of things you want to sell. And if you are going to sell something that is printable, you want to make sure that you are able to provide something that will print well, and that you educate yourself on creating products that are able to be printed and look good once they are printed. And then you also need to educate yourself on digital products. So if you're going to be selling a digital planner, you need to know how to make it functional in the apps that people use for digital planners. Or if you're going to be selling a worksheet, you need to make sure you know how to make it fillable for people, etc. So just kind of going with what you know or what you're willing to learn is going to help you filter out the things that you might want to do yourselves. All right, so I'm just on Etsy now, and what I like to do is I'd like to just start browsing. So when you click on the Etsy's search bar, it'll actually show you what's popular right now. So you can even see a food tracker, a book review journal. These are things that, while they could be like a actual product that someone ships out, these are also things that could be a digital product. But I'm gonna start with planners because planners are super popular, and that is something that sells really well on Etsy. So we're gonna go and look at planners, and there are so many different types of planners. And so you see there are so many types of digital planners. I'm personally not sure how to create digital planners that go in like apps like GoodNotes or anything like that. So I tend to create things that can either be printed or things that can be used online. So like WordPress themes or worksheets or spreadsheets or things like that. So let's go to this post planner. So what I basically like to do is search around. So there's a post planner, and then what I like to do is I like to see if there are reviews for this item, because if there are current reviews or recent reviews, that means people are buying this item. So this post planner sells for $3.87, and while that doesn't seem like a lot, if you sell 100 of them, that's $387. So you might not make a lot per item because this item is digital. You're not going to be able to ask like $40 for it, but it's more about volume and building up the number of items you have for sale and building up the number of items that sell. So with this post planner, so we're gonna scroll down to the reviews, and you can sort it by newest, and you can see that July 21st, July 19th, July 17th, it's August now, but these are still pretty recent, and this seems to be selling pretty frequently. And then what I like to do is I like to go over to someone else's store, and I want to be clear that we are not copying anybody. We're just seeing what sells well for people. We like to pay attention to the types of products that they're selling, the way they're styled, the way they are promoting them, the words that they're using. These are things that are all helpful when you're going to be selling things. But right now we don't want to pay attention too much to that, and we just want to pay attention to the types of products we want to create. So their featured items are a year planner, they also a half-year planner. They also have digital notebooks and digital planners. That is, again, not something that I'm interested in. I'm interested in more like these types of things. So there's that post planner again. They have a weekly planner that's an hourly planner, a daily productivity planner, a project planner, a product planner, an assignment tracker. So if you're like in school and need to keep track of your assignments, this is a good way to do that. A password tracker, order forms. There are so many different things. A business planner. Let's go to another category. Let's just search business planner. And there are going to be so many different kinds of business planners that you can do. So these are digital planners, a social media content planner, a content creator planner. This is a overall printable business planner, all sorts of business planners. And the thing is like, yes, there are so many business planners. When I search business planner, there are 28,000 results. But everybody has different style and different needs. So they're going to go through and see which one works for them. Obviously, this is a lot of competition. 28,000 results is a ton of competition. So you want to niche down a little bit and maybe not just do a generic business planner unless you have a way to make it stand out. Maybe you're better at creating a business planner. Maybe you're going to make the biggest business planner. Maybe you have a unique spin, or you are going to make business planners for specific businesses like real estate businesses, hairstylists, bloggers, YouTubers, anything like that. So just kind of jotting down ideas like this is always a good idea. Just kind of going through and seeing what else there is. Let's see. I'm going to interrupt real quick right here and say, if you want to see more videos like this about making money from home and building multiple streams of income, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below and click the bell if you want to see notifications when I post every single week. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up so that it can boost me in the YouTube algorithm if you like this video. Boss Babe Planner, 20-minute business plan template. So maybe this is going to help you create a business plan in 20 minutes. And then you can just kind of click on one. I like to click on the people who have a lot of reviews because obviously they're selling a lot and they're doing a good job at what they're doing. So Like this person has a social media planner and it looks like a lot of stuff comes with it. It's only $2.25. It's currently on sale, but they have 3,200 reviews. So let's look at that and let's see how well it's selling. We're gonna go down and we're gonna see newest, and it looks like it's sold recently. Today's the 11th, so it sold on the 9th. It sold July 13th, July 11th, July 9th. So it is selling pretty frequently. We can go to this person's page and we can see that they have 51,617 sales. So they're making a decent amount of money. We don't know how long they've been up. They could be a 5-year-old company. Even if they were only charging $1 per item, they've made $50,000 on this store. So over the course of 5 years, that's still an extra $10,000. Those are not accurate numbers. I don't know how much this person is making, how long they've been in business or anything like that. All I know is they have had over 50,000 sales, and that is great. So let's look and see what they're doing well. Another thing you can do is you can click on the sales and it will show you which things are selling, and you can see which items people are looking for. So these are the most recent sales: a wedding planner, a lesson planner, a student planner, a fall bucket list planner. See, these are all just so simple. Like, look how cute and simple this is. This is something you can easily create in Canva. Like I said, again, please don't copy other people, but you can use their stuff for inspiration to see what people want and create your own version of it. So this is a fall bucket list. It is 99 cents. So yeah, you're not gonna make a ton of money, but a fall bucket list, it has checklists and some fall graphics, the end. And you can get it in a bunch of different sizes, and that's great. Let's see what else they're selling. Student planner, wellness journal, printable child keepsake. So it looks like it's like a school memory book. Let's look at that. These are really popular right now because school's starting. This is $1.50. Again, they're having a 70% off sale. I don't know if that's a sales tactic and it's always 70% off, or if it's actually 70% off and they actually charge more usually. But this regular price is $5. And it looks like school memory book. So it looks like every year you print out one of these, fill it out, add a picture, and you have a memory book. And that's really cool. Let's see what else. Emergency contact info planner, cleaning planner, meal planner, homeschool planner. That's another thing I wanted to look into, homeschool. So let's go to homeschool worksheets, because you don't just have to sell planners. There are so many other things you can sell. A lot of people are homeschooling, or even if they're not homeschooling, they want to work with their kids on other things that they might need a little bit of extra help on, or things that they're not learning in school, and they can come to Etsy and get some ideas that way. So I just did homeschool worksheet. There are 10,000 results. And you can see this says all about the state of Texas, all about the state of Florida. So these are brochure projects. It looks like with 50 customized covers for the different states. Summer review. So if your kid was going from 1st grade to 2nd grade, you could buy this summer review so that they don't lose what they've learned over summer. Pre-K busy binder. So that's just let's look at that. It looks like it's a binder with lots of worksheets for pre-K age children, so that you just have stuff for them to do. This is a really cute homeschool. It says homeschool definition. So it looks like this is a wall printable, so that you can put this up in your house if you're homeschooling. I am homeschooling as well. So it's always interesting to see what other people are selling and buying for homeschooling. Life skills printable bundle. So this one was $6.40, and it includes life skill lessons for your preschool curriculum. So it looks like time, knowing how to do your address on an envelope, which is really cool. I never even thought about that. How to call home with your phone number. You can put your phone number here, other important numbers, helps them write it. So there are just so many different ideas of things that you can sell digitally. So let's see what else. So this is a handwriting worksheet where you can have your kid practice handwriting. These are things that you can buy in workbooks at Target, but maybe you think about it at 10 p.m. at night and you want to help your kid practice tomorrow and you don't want to run to the store, so you can just print some stuff out. Let's see, a busy book with number and letters for kindergarten. So that's just practice sheets for numbers and letters. This one is I can count to 100, so it looks like a counting chart from 1 to 100. Grade 2 math sheets, and this just has a bunch of different, it says 300 sheets. So it has a bunch of different sheets for what's appropriate to learn when you're in 2nd grade. And this person has 4,107 sales. So let's click on them and see what other kinds of stuff that they're selling. So I like to click on the sales, but some of them I don't know if it's a setting, but some of them you're not allowed to click on. So I wonder if some people just don't want people seeing what's selling. But you can still click on the reviews and you can still sort it by newest and see what they're selling. So this looks like a happy birthday banner. So this looks like something that probably gets, is like print on demand. So they create the product and it gets sent out to a printer and sent to the buyer. So that might not be something you're interested in, or maybe it is. So another thing you can do is just search printable. So if you just search printable, you can come up with, there are 4 million results, but you can see all different kinds of printables. So there's a productivity planner, a new address card. So if you wanted to let people know that you're moving, you can download that. Editable bridal shower games. This one says unlimited access to a collection of 500 plus happy planner printable templates. So that is a massive digital download with over 500 printables. Tags, daily planner, habit tracker, Wi-Fi code sign for your house, maybe put it in your guest room, habit tracker, daily planner, cleaning schedule, habit tracker, more habit trackers. Let's see, birthday ticket templates. This looks like an Airbnb host template. That's very specific and unique, and I love that. That's very specific and very niche for people who have Airbnbs and they want to have like a binder or signs and stuff for their guests. Let's see, this homeschool planner, print handwriting worksheets, an order tracker. So if you have a store, you can track your orders that way. Bullet journal trackers, family chore chart, habit tracker, weekly schedules. So let's go through here and see what is selling well for some of these bigger sellers. So printable habit tracker, daily habit tracker. So this is a super simple one. I actually had something very similar for free on one of my blogs in the past and I got thousands of downloads from it. This person is charging $3.98 for it. So it is just a habit tracker by month. It's an instant download and it is a pretty simple thing to make. And you can make it in so many different designs. Like some people might like a completely minimalist black and white simple one, and some people might want it bright and colorful. Some people might want it this way where it has like these plants. So there are so many different things to do. So let's just click on their store and see what is selling. So they also will not let me click on this, but I can still see their reviews and I can see newest and I can see what is selling well for them. So resume templates, 2022 calendar template. Someone is already ready for 2022 and they wanted this calendar template and is 100% editable. Homeschool planner, resume template, 3-in-1 resume template for Google Docs. So this is specifically for Google Docs. So some people might be searching for the specific software that they want to use it with. Student resume template, more resume templates. It looks like this store sells a lot of resume templates. Morning board for kids. If you have kids who are in school, you might know they usually have a morning board with like the date and the weather and what day it is and all that kind of stuff. Homeschool planner again. Home offer letter template. This is something I didn't even think of. We have had to do home letters before in the past where there was a bidding war on the house and they said, can everybody send a letter telling them why they want the house? And this is actually really cool and would totally make you stand out. So that is really awesome and I would never even think to create that. And that's why I like looking through what is selling, because you don't know what people are buying unless you can see what they're actually buying. And even if you already have a store, these are going to give you more ideas of things to create. Pregnancy planner, printable birthday calendar, daily habit tracker, editable habit tracker. So these are just tons and tons of ideas on things that you can sell on Etsy. So as you can see, there are so many different types of digital products that you can sell on Etsy. I went over probably at least a couple dozen with you just now. So this is exactly how I've been researching what I want to do on Etsy. And I recommend if you're going to do this, find a niche to start with. I personally like to make more productivity and business related stuff. So as much as I like looking at the homeschool stuff because I homeschool my kids, I don't know a ton about homeschooling yet. So I would maybe make homeschool planners and stuff like that, but I'm not going to make like kids worksheets or anything like that because I don't know enough and I'm not honestly interested enough to make that type of stuff just yet, maybe later in the future. But my plan is to make stuff like business trackers, social media graphics, maybe even website templates and get back into that. I don't know, maybe because those sell for a little bit more, so I can make more per download. But just kind of looking and seeing what's selling, what you can create yourself. It's always a good idea to spend at least a couple of hours doing the research, figuring out what's selling for other sellers, figuring out what's selling not just for the big sellers. The reason I was looking at the big sellers is because you can see a lot of what is selling because they are selling at a higher volume because they generally have a lot more stuff. But also look at those smaller sellers that have maybe 100 feedback and see what they're selling and what they're able to rank for and get attention for. So it is harder to compete on Etsy with those bigger sellers because they have a lot of sales history and they have a lot of products. but it's not impossible. And my goal is to hopefully create a digital product store that is making about $200 a month by the end of the year. We'll see how that goes. I have not been on Etsy in a long time, and I will definitely talk about it more as I gain a little bit more experience and can share more with you. So that is it for today. Don't forget to check out today's sponsor, Cinder. Their links are down in the description box below. If you want to see more videos about making money from home and building multiple streams of income, and you want to kind of see how I do with this whole Etsy digital product thing, make sure you subscribe. And please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It helps me out in the YouTube algorithm, and it helps this video get in front of more people. And I will see you next time. Bye.